You're watching the Touchliner podcast. Yo guys, welcome back to the Touchliner, Season 3, Episode 3. 3, Illuminati, Devil. The devil has been at work this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, because Liverpool went to Old Trafford and won 3-0.
As they should. As they should, you have to say.
Oh, you know what? I want to rip the plaster off. Let's talk about this game, okay, quickly. I've got a few points I want to make, and then we don't need to talk about this ever again. Is this on? Yes, it is.
I'm just making sure because it's flopping.
Yes.
That's what I'm wondering about. Is it
floppy?
floppy?
It's just
Oh,
a bit.
floppy search.
Okay. It should be fine. So, 3-0. Casemiro.
Let's talk about him. Do we even need to... Let's just jump straight to the end of the podcast. Bum of the week?
Bum of the year. It's got to be bum of the week.
He reeked the gaff up.
How are you going to get hooked off at halftime for a player that's never... I think he's played maybe 5 minutes or like a cameo in the Premier League. If not, that's his biggest contribution in the Premier League ever. 20 years old, Toby Collier comes off the bench after Casemiro makes 2 unforgivable mistakes. He gets shoved off the ball by Luis Diaz, misplaces a pass in transition, leaving us exposed.
It's like not even just like those are the worst ones.
Yeah.
There was like at least 5 or 6 more. Like when you watched that game and you thought, wow, what happened? What happened to the Champions League player?
There was a moment where, you probably remember it, where
football's left him.
It was near the touchline, and he just lost it. Touchline. And he just lost it, and he didn't even bother fighting.
Yeah.
He just walked away. I was like, I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
From anyone.
When a player just gives up.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
He's tired, man. I mean, he'll go down as a legend, but this fall off
is pretty brazy. Yeah.
We did try and sell him. It's not like he's.
I was going to say,
future.
you should have cashed in while you could.
I don't think that's the thing. No one wanted.
Same with Miggy.
No,
we should have just cashed in while we had the chance.
Almiron equals Casemiro. I think you.
Almiron better player right now.
Jacob Murphy.
Oh, do you mean Anthony Gordon? Now a right winger, apparently.
That's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, Casemiro panicking, right? I don't know what happened to him. It looks like this. Here's the thing that I hate now. A guy is going to come in, and there's so much pressure now.
All the pressure's going to be on him.
For me, even after that game, my head was gone.
Oh,
admittedly,
crack. Yeah, it was gone.
Head was on Jupiter. Left the group chat.
After what did I say?
Left the group.
I said
3-0 at home is crazy.
3-0 at home is crazy. And he just left.
I just left because I was like, I don't want to say anything stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like it was a bad result. They had 3 shots on target, by the way. This is the difference between an experienced team and a team that doesn't know what it is yet. You could see, man. Salah on form. He got 2 assists and a goal. Terrorizing us again.
Yeah.
Diaz again terrorizing us too. It looks like he always plays well against us. Whenever I watch this guy on TV, he loses the ball everywhere. Comes against United. He plays really well. It'd be a shame if his dad got kidnapped again. It really would.
It would be.
It would be such a shame.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not condoning that type of behavior at all. Please do not.
This is a very PG podcast.
Do not kidnap Luis Diaz's father. Okay?
That makes it in the edit.
Listen, I'm not panicking over the season, though. I'm not worried. I'm actually not.
If I were a Man United fan, I would be worried.
I'm not.
Because I think your manager now, I think he's actually trying to get fired. That is crazy. I don't think so. What is he on about in these fucking interviews? Like, as a manager, you have to take responsibility, right?
Yeah, he did.
For your losses.
He did.
But the thing is, he'll take accountability. Oh, well, we need to be better. But then he'll also start his point with, oh, well, we've won more trophies than anybody besides City.
Is he wrong?
In the last 2 years.
Is he wrong?
He's not wrong, but like, what does it mean?
No, I know.
It means literally nothing.
I know what you mean, but he's just trying to... You know what really scares me is this reminds me of the Mourinho respect run. Because someone compared that season where he got sacked. We won our first game by 1 goal. We lost to Brighton by 1 goal. And then we got beat 3-0 by a Big Six team.
Yeah.
So it's like... And then obviously Mourinho walked out. Respect, which is funny, but that signaled the end of his career.
Yeah.
I hope...
Not career.
Sorry, his time at United.
United. Respect.
Now, with Ten Hag, he will be given time. This is the reality of it. He'll probably be given... Till January. Yeah, for me, Christmas time, if we're
Yeah.
still here having this conversation, still seeing the same thing we saw, we have to have a
I
conversation.
agree.
We have to, because we still got players that need to come back. We still got players that need to come in. Ugarte, Yoro hasn't played a competitive minute yet. Hoyland, we miss a striker still. Shaw, Fatty, honestly, please, Lord, just be fit. Again, I don't think that excuses the performance we saw out there yesterday. That was a disgrace. But after 2-3 years of this, it's not new for me.
Nothing's changed.
It's not a new thing.
Again, I still don't know how Man United play football. I still don't understand it. I still don't fully have faith in any of these new signings. Like, Hoyland had a good season last year. Yep. I still don't trust him in front of goal. I still don't.
He has one of the best.
Garnacho is a decent winger. I don't trust him in a 1v1. Rashford was him. Where has he gone?
2 big chances yesterday, to be fair. This is the only 2 things
how many did he score?
It's not his. No, but he put it on a plate for Xerxes twice. I think
Xerxes fills me with no confidence.
Xerxes, he needs time, man. That guy looked so out of his depth yesterday.
He looked like, I'm not gonna lie, you know how some people have, like, when they have kids, like the genes, what is it called when it skips a generation?
What?
You know when it's like you got, like, kids have, like, genes and it skips a generation.
Pattern.
Yeah. I feel like that's the bozo gene for him. It's just coming late on in his life.
Jesus Christ.
I saw big bozo energy when he put it across the box from, like, the 6-yard box.
This is the thing, right? He's not an out-and-out number 9. He has to be
big enough.
I think he has to score the header. That was
bad. Yeah.
He needs to score that.
Yeah, I agree.
No, but the whole team was out of it yesterday. Like, I don't think anyone should be exempt from criticism.
Even Manu lost the ball that scored one of their goals.
Yeah, exactly. He lost it. I mean, game was gone at that point, but he did the best he could in the situation that he was in. Like,
I agree.
He still played well compared to the rest of our team, low bar, but it's just proof he just needs a better defensive partner. Now, whether that's Ugarte or not, I don't know. I believe Ugarte will be better than Casemiro. That's what I think. I think it's very hard to be worse than him.
Well, after that game, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not...
In general, the first season at Man United, he changed the whole team.
Yeah, I know.
We were literally saying, this is the most important signing. Or you were.
Yeah,
You were saying that Casemiro was the most important signing that you had.
Remembers? I completely forgot that. Yeah, I did say that. I did say that. He was so instrumental in that year, getting us third place and getting us the League Cup.
He was really good, and it's literally like over that summer where he got fat, fell off. Like, something happened.
Now he's just lost. Like, he's lost the weight, but he hasn't gained back his ability.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, Collier came on. He did all right. He actually won 7 out of 7 duels. So not bad, bad. Just needs to hit the gym a bit. It's a bit lanky. Just needs to hit the gym.
Put a bit of size on.
Yeah. But all the missed chances, by the way, we've missed the most in the league. 9. Sorry, we've had 9 big chances.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't even have a striker, so...
Yeah, exactly. No, but 9 is great. 9 big chances, 2 scored.
But I'm only letting you off there. Anybody else would say, oh, well, you signed Xerxes for 40 million.
Xerxes
50 million.
But Xerxes plays in, like, more in Fernandez's role, which is weird. Like, he wasn't supposed to start, by the way.
You know what the thing is?
He wasn't supposed to start.
I agree with you. I agree he looked out of his depth.
Yeah.
But, like, as a Man United fan, and I would say quite a level-headed Man United fan compared to some of the other ones that, you watch online, when do the excuses stop for players, like, for one, like, yeah, I get it, like, injuries were pretty bad, like, last year, and already this year, it's pretty harsh on you already. But, I understand he's only played a few games, but you have to look and say, where are these, like, the excuses that the Man United fans are making? Oh, well, Ten Hag, he's still working out. He's got a load of new players in. It's just like, it feels like the same thing every season. And I feel like I genuinely think the first season he was at United was better than how he's playing now.
Yeah, I think so too.
So he's regressed in ability to manage a team.
But the players have regressed
But the team's actually gotten...
Yeah.
Would you say better?
No, it hasn't. Rashford's got worse. Casemiro's fallen off a cliff.
Yeah.
Martinez, I don't think he's 100% fit yet. Like the whole team, you look across the board.
Martinez
Dalot-
is the only good thing in that team
yeah,
right now.
no, he's
honestly.
but that's the thing. He was better 2 years ago.
Mm.
Dalot on the left, look, he's doing the best he can, but not great. Mazraoui, new still. I don't know what kind. I'm still trying to figure out how he plays.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a lot to figure out. Ahmad is finally coming into the team. In my opinion, maybe should have started. I understand what we're trying to do by starting Garnacho with the directness, but he was completely isolated on the right. Ahmad came on and got the third or fourth most touches on the pitch in 5 minutes.
But why is he isolated? Is it because the midfielder's not giving him enough support to, give him an option in the middle?
No,
is it the right back Dalot is not coming up high enough to help him?
Mazraoui. I think it is that.
And also, what Dalot was playing on the left then.
Yeah.
He was not that good.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. I think
just after we had a talk about it last episode.
Garnacho's used to playing in front of Dalot on the right. So with Dalot, you have the option of the overlap every time.
Yeah.
With Mazraoui, he doesn't. He didn't. So I'm trying not to make excuses because yesterday we saw something horrible. But I know for sure Ten Hag's plan was not to play Xerxes. It was to play the exact same 11 as the Brighton game, Mount, Fernandes. Because with Mount, you have a runner.
Why couldn't he?
Oh, he got injured.
Mount got injured.
Yeah, I put it in the group. I was like, it's made of glass. Well done, you scammed us. Chelsea fully scammed us.
Yeah.
Fully scammed us. We paid 60 million. He had 1 year left of his contract. He didn't play last year. So we could have waited until this year to get him for free.
Yes.
Completely scammed. Nothing against Mason Mount. He didn't decide his price tag. I think he could be an asset. No, by the way, not worth 60 million. Nowhere near.
Can I just say, can we both agree that Maddison is a better player than Mount by a mile?
Yes. I think a lot of players are better than Mount.
I genuinely think Mount might be one of the most overhyped players we've had in the last 5 years.
The thing is, no one.
Because for Chelsea, Chelsea was decent.
He was decent.
He was decent at Chelsea.
When he won the Champions League, he was a very good player.
Yes, no, he was just a Champions League winning player.
No, I think he was very good. For a season and a half, he was very good.
Very good is a lot.
He scored at the Bernabeu in a knockout.
Was he ever the best?
No.
Was he ever the best in the league?
I never thought.
Fernandes was always better than him.
Yes.
De Bruyne's always been better than him. This, it's just like he's never been that guy.
No, he's not. We used to complain when he
even
played
Palmer's better than him now.
Of course. And that's the thing with Mount now. What kind of midfielder is he? I'm not sure. What I see for United is he's a runner. He presses. He wins the ball. And he has a good pass completion. So he can win the ball and give it to Bruno. That's what he does. Obviously, I'm not even going to think about his price tag, but as a player, we did miss him against Liverpool. We missed McTominay, man. We had to bring on Toby Collier. But
McTominay. That's what I said. Maybe you didn't need to get rid of McTominay.
No, I don't think we wanted to, but we had to for PSR. To get Ugarte in. Because for me, the potential positives of getting an actual defensive midfielder in is higher than if we kept McTominay and then have Casemiro. That would, or maybe brought Amrabat back, which thankfully we didn't because clearly he wasn't good enough.
Is McTominay worth 30 million?
I'm happy with that,
As you should be. You should be happy because it means your team can sell their own assets for PSR. But my team can't do that. Sean Longstaff is not going for 30 million.
Almost.
Yeah, almost. Yeah,
almost.
True. That would have been the scam of the century.
Missed your chance. Now we actually
can you imagine a midfield of Mount,
Mount
Casemiro, and Sean Longstaff, or even Casemiro, McTominay in CDM, and Sean Longstaff?
It's just that video from Peaky Blinders. That's me watching that. I can't. That's terrorism. Jesus. Yeah.
Terrorism,
But it's insane, man. We had 3 shots on target yesterday. Only 0.4 less XG than Liverpool. That Liverpool team, by the way, did we underestimate them? Did I underestimate them in my predictions? I said they'd miss out on top 4. I don't know. Because, again, they don't have depth. And I think right now...
Salah gets injured,
or they get tired. Because, Graven...
Van Dijk gets injured.
Please. Gravenberch played in the 6 yesterday. He had a very good game. And everyone was like, was he good? Or was it just United's midfield? That's the question.
I think it was just United's midfield, to be honest.
I think so too.
Gravenberch ran past Casemiro pretty easily one time, I remember, and I just thought, wow, it's like that wasn't even difficult for him.
Yeah.
But if it was Kobbie Mainoo on the event, he probably would have been stood up.
Yeah. Apparently, Casemiro said that he wasn't happy with the way we played last year because it exposed his weaknesses because we wanted him to, quote-unquote, run around.
I suppose you don't really do that much in football.
No, you don't. You just sit there, mate. Come on.
What's your opinion on him leaving when he got subbed off?
Oh, he did. That was fake, by the way. He was in the changing room after. He was walking from like somewhere to somewhere. I can't remember, but he was in the changing room at full time.
Interesting.
Good.
Went to get a kebab, then came back?
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. Good clicks. Good clicks. Oh,
yes,
yeah,
respect,
he left the stadium.
Respect the clickbait.
But yeah, we've lost. I'm not too panicked. Give it like another month or two. If we're still seeing that, I'll be here shouting. Don't worry. But no United kids here today. It's Italian kids.
Yes.
Moving on to United that did win this weekend. Oh.
Hello.
Big win. Tottenham at home 2-1.
We said it would happen.
We did. We did.
We said it would happen.
I said you'd win. No, you said you'd.
No. I said we win because every time they're
yes.
at us, we smash
I think
them.
I said you draw then.
Well, it's always just a big scoreline.
I think I said 2-2.
You said 2-2 on the day.
I was close.
Yeah.
I was close. Isak, though.
Isak.
Right place, right time. Who assisted him again? It was a good run.
Jacob Murphy. Oh, by the way, I'm not even exaggerating when I say this at all. He came on, got subbed on, got the ball, lost it instantly.
Okay.
Got the ball again.
Okay.
Lost it again.
Okay.
Dispossessed twice then.
Okay.
I messaged my dad. Murphy dispossessed twice with 3 exclamation marks. Gets the ball again. Dispossessed the third time. Okay. I'm thinking, okay, get him off. Like, just get him off. Like, what's the point of him being there? Oh, Joe Ellington's just turned the guy inside out, played the through ball, and Murphy's through. You know what was playing through my head? Oh, just put it in the back of the net, man. And I genuinely thought he was going to try and chip the keeper or something ridiculous, but he passes it across to Isak, sweats it across the front of the keeper. Easy goals, sweaty goals. I'm loving Harvey Barnes. I am loving Harvey Barnes on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
And may I just say, I have been saying this for 2 years now.
You have.
That Harvey Barnes is that guy on the left wing. Watched him at Leicester, and he had an amazing season. He had, 18 goals or something like that that season? Something ridiculous for a...
It was in the teens, yeah. It was insane.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And that I feel like that signing went under the radar a little bit.
When you signed him?
When we signed him?
It's because he got injured, didn't he?
Because he got injured straight away, injured his foot. And I just feel like nobody noticed.
How much did you pay for him? 30?
We paid like 25 to 35 or something like that. But like, I think his goals per minute is ridiculous because he just comes on and scores. Like, even against West Ham last season, he came on in the 70th minute, scored once, and then scored again to win us the game. And we were losing 3-1.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
And then somebody else scored him, and he scored twice.
Yeah.
And it was just like, he has all the potential to be starting for us.
Just needs to stay fit, doesn't he?
Just needs to stay fit. Gordon on the right-hand side, still not too sure how I feel about that.
Mm-hmm.
He still doesn't look completely rejuvenated from the Euros.
Yeah.
It's the same with Foden. Same with a couple of other players. They still don't look fully there, to be honest. Which is understandable because usually pre-season is like 5 to 6 weeks of just training. And Anthony Gordon has a play style that is heavily based on fitness. He's a very high press, high energy player.
Yeah.
So without that, you will notice a drop off in his performance. So I do want to keep Barnes on the left hand side. I'm happy to move Gordon to the right. Let's just sort of let Gordon get his bearings back, and then once he's fit enough to play a full 90 in the way that Eddie Howe wants him to on the left hand side, then you can start alternating. And the thing is, Barnes is so much more one-dimensional than Anthony Gordon.
Yeah.
Anthony Gordon can play on the right side, but Harvey Barnes can't play on the right side.
Yes.
So
it's different.
Because Harvey Barnes has got a bad weak foot. So there's no point in putting him there.
Yeah.
And he doesn't cross the ball that much either, even though he got a goal last couple games ago.
Yeah.
Crossing the ball in.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with where we're at right now. Sitting a comfortable 4th or 5th in the table. Raise your hand if your team's in the top 10. Oh.
Great.
Hold.
3 games in, man. I'm not panicking. It's okay. I've seen us come back from worse. We lost
Yeah.
4-0 to Brentford 2 years ago.
That's true. One thing about Newcastle as well is that our transfer window, we actually made profit for the first time.
Whether that's a good or bad thing, we will move on to that though.
You're okay. That's fine.
Yeah, we will.
We can
We'll
talk
talk
about
about
it
it. We'll just skim over Chelsea drawing with Palace. We did say this, didn't we?
We said
this is going to be their
reeks
season.
of a draw.
This is going to be their season.
Yeah.
Lose, win huge, draw a game which you should have won.
Should be winning. Yeah.
This is that's why they're top 6 level, man. And they just extended Nicholas Jackson's transfer. Everyone clap for them. Good decision.
Yeah.
Good decision.
Nice one.
2033.
With Jadon Sancho.
I'm going to be 32.
32.
When his contract runs out.
When Nicholas Jackson stops playing for Chelsea.
Yeah, good. It was really good. It's not like they were just trying to get Osimhen or something.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Why are you signing Jadon Sancho? Can we just ask that question? Why are you signing Jadon Sancho? And you know what the thing is?
So happy.
This is already clippable, but we've already talked about Chelsea so many times in the last 10 clips that we made. I don't know if I can use this one, but why are you signing Jadon Sancho?
I can't emphasize how happy I am as a United fan. I can finally say this. I've never hated, okay, maybe hate's a strong word, disliked a player as much as Jadon Sancho. This guy had 0 moments in the United show. 0. Yeah, he scored against Liverpool. Ooh. Okay, I don't even care, man. I don't even care. He did nothing. I literally said, Anthony has been a better signing than him.
And that is
because he's contributed. He's contributed to the team. He tracks back. He works hard. And when he gets kicked out the team, he tries to get his place back. Sancho gets kicked out the team, throws a strop, puts something on Twitter, and then stops showing up for training and doesn't apologize to the manager for 6 months. Wanker.
Oh.
I'm so happy he's gone.
And Maresca, you can hold that laugh.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Bad luck.
Maybe someone can get good worth out of him. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, it's going to be so good.
Yeah. If Jadon Sancho gets more than 10 goals in the Premier League in the next 2 years, I'll circumcise myself. I'll circumcise myself. I'll just get someone to bite it off.
Okay.
Oh.
Clocking what you just said. Yeah, crazy signing. But they got rid of Sterling, which some Chelsea fans are obviously happy with.
I think that is a ridiculous.
They ostracized him. They didn't want him anymore.
No, but I think selling him to your London rivals,
loan.
They'll buy him at the end of the season.
No obligation, but yeah,
they'll buy him.
They could. This is the thing. I think he's going to do well.
I was just about to say this. I genuinely think Sterling will cook under Arteta.
This is the thing about having a good team, a good system. You don't need to be world-class to do well.
Yeah.
I genuinely think so many of those Arsenal players, if you take them out and put them in another top 6 team, they don't perform as well.
Yeah. I also think it has something to do with Sterling we do forget because of the way he plays, but Sterling was in the leadership group in the England camp.
Yeah.
People forget that, that he was part of that leadership group with Jordan Henderson and Harry Kane and Maguire. Yeah. So he's a seasoned vet at this point.
He is.
He's a Champions League winner, Premier League winner.
Most Premier League goals out of any active player right now.
Yeah, he is, to a certain extent, was him.
Yeah.
At one point.
Yeah.
He's now going to a team where I feel like the manager babies the players in a way. And if anything, I think that might benefit him a bit more. Because he had problems with Brendan Rodgers when he was managed under Brendan Rodgers. He had issues there was a personality clash there.
Yeah.
And I feel like Maresca has just thrown him to the side, not even acknowledged his existence. It'd be like a new boss comes into your work. Oh, nice to meet you, Mr.
Nice
Knight.
to meet you.
You're
Thank
fired.
You. I didn't even do anything. Why are you firing me?
It's because you're Asian.
Well, I identify as Sterling.
So Sterling is. I think he will do all right.
I think he'll be all right. Yeah.
I think Arteta can baby him back to success.
I think you don't need to be amazing. Trossard was a decent player when he moved there, but he's become this bench super sub basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think Sterling will have the same thing. He was known at City for missing big chances. So as long as he's not the man, he'll be okay.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I think he'll be fine.
Just a wait and see, because he doesn't. Is he going to start?
I think he could.
He could start.
I think he could start over Martinelli maybe sometimes, but sometimes also he could come off the bench.
There are any cup games. He'll get a game.
So they've got depth on both wings.
Yeah,
that's pretty decent. That's what Arsenal needed.
I genuinely think that might be steal of the summer. To be honest,
it has the potential.
On loan as well to play against your rivals. To play for your rivals.
Yeah, because we did actually have obviously we didn't cover this last week, but after we finished last week, the rumours of Sterling going to United showed up.
Oh yeah.
And I freaked out.
Yeah.
He would not have done well at United.
No it
chance.
Wouldn't have worked.
Zero chance. It was because obviously Chelsea wanted Sancho and we were like, okay, what can we get?
And also Sterling wanted to cut his wages to go anywhere else.
Yeah, and just play. So basically we got either we get Sancho and Sterling in a swap, or Sancho goes and we get the obligation, so money next year. So obviously we're like, nah, money. Like then we can actually get a player that we really want. So I think we made the right choice. But
I agree.
But no, that Sterling move makes sense. So that's all right.
You know what? We had a controversial Arteta take a couple clips ago. Maybe it was even last clip. I don't remember.
Could have been.
Let's see on this one. Because I think Sterling could be all right,
He could. And even if he gets like 10 Premier League goals, that's fine. It's a loan signing.
It's a loan signing, and at the end of the day, he'll be worth what's he going to be worth at the end of that loan?
25, 30. Probably same as Sancho.
Less, if anything, because Chelsea want him gone.
Yeah.
So he's not in the plans there. If anything, he'll be gone for sub 20 mil.
That's true. And he will probably do well there, so that's not that bad.
Yeah.
But speaking about his new club, that draw. Rice red card. Did you see it?
I did.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's a red card.
Really?
I do.
Yeah.
I think if you break the rules, you deserve to be punished. If you knowingly did that, therefore, you can hold that red card,
it's
Mr.
True.
Rice.
That's true.
Mr. Rice, baby. I think you can hold that. Yes, earlier on in the game, the Brighton player should have got the same punishment for kicking the ball away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pedro, who scored.
I completely think he should have got that.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Unlucky.
So you can hold.
He scored the equaliser as well.
So you can hold, Rice.
Yes.
And all of the Arsenal fans watching this.
Unlucky.
Did
you see Saliba, though, when the ball got played through for Brighton's goal? He ran away.
I did not see that.
So the ball comes and he's on...
Tell me more about how bad Saliba was.
The ball comes through and he kind of like... You know when you auto-lock? He's auto-locked to an invisible man. So he's come over here.
Yeah.
And then the player, I can't remember who it was, had space to shoot. And he shoots and obviously Raya rebounds it. And Pedro is there to pick up the pieces. And everyone's like, why is Saliba not doubling? There's no one behind him. He should be with Gabriel to minimize the space. Don't give him space to shoot at all. But
trying to stand off. Doing too much.
But, I'm led to believe that this guy's better than Van Dijk. So that's what the Arsenal fans say. So it has to be true.
That's what they say on Twitter.
So it has to be true.
Therefore, if they've got a blue tick...
AFC _Nathan _2011 says so. So it has to be true.
It has to be true.
It has to be.
Trey CFC said it was accurate. Therefore,
Trey.
Yeah.
This guy has been to 14. I don't know if it's real, but I'm going to say it like it's real. He's been to 14 United games this year. How many do you think we won? You are the devil.
Cursed.
You are bad juju. We don't want you here. If I put holy water on him, he'll burn. We can't do this.
CFC Trey.
He brings the wrong energy. We do not want this.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, City, fuck off. We're not talking about City.
Yeah.
Hold. Literally.
Should we just never talk about City unless they're playing like a big team again? Because what's the point?
Let's talk. We'll talk about them when they do their the hearing.
The hearing, which is next month.
Yes. Happy September. It's
bums.
autumn. Get your hoodies out.
Yes.
Berber.
Oh, birthday month.
Oh, I'm turning 34.
Birthday luck.
Birthday luck. It's my 13th birthday.
Birthday luck.
We're going go-karting.
We are.
And we're
As if it was a 13th year year old birthday.
I'm gonna put a GoPro on my head and record everything. No, I'm not.
He's not going to do that.
I'm not gonna do. Put one on you. Put one on me. F1.
You wanker. Driving past each other.
But
I'm
yes,
down.
that's what's going on. Me too. But yeah, that concludes the football side. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna recap
Oh,
the transfer window
let's talk about that.
for the big team. So we touched on it with Sterling and Sancho. So what I'm gonna do is read out not all the moves, the big moves for the big clubs, and I'll give you the net spend, and we can give it a grade from A plus to U, because we're in England.
U.
Yes, U.
So F is above U.
Yeah.
So
U,
A, B, C,
U
D,
is
E, F, U.
Yeah, A plus. You can put the plus and minus if you want. So
Okay. Let's do it.
Flexibility. So
I'm ready.
Asna in Calafiori, Marino, who's actually broken his shoulder in his first training session. Lol. Raya on a permanent. Sterling on loan. Neto on loan from Bournemouth. Those are the incomings. They sold Smith Rowe for 30 million euros. Nketiah for 30 million euros. That's insane.
That's ridiculous.
Ramsdale for 21 million euros. That's insane. So
21 million euros.
50, they got like 16, 17 million. 18 million pounds, sorry.
Oh my God. That's the biggest scam ever.
It's insane, isn't it? It's insane. Those are the big ones. Nelson Lokonga out. 26 million euro net spend. So that's just over 20 million pounds.
I'd say it right now. A. That's an A window for me.
I'm gonna give it a B.
I'm gonna say A minus.
I'm petering on it because no one in there improves their 11. So for me,
it's a depth. It's a depth thing.
It is
clearly.
a depth. So I think it's a B. I think it's good. I think that's a good window.
You don't think Sterling could be better than Martinelli?
No, he could. But that's the thing. I won't sit there and be like, oh, he's definitely gonna start over Martinelli, because which Sterling are we gonna get? You know? Yes.
That's a good point. Do we get free kick for Chelsea Sterling, or do you get City Sterling?
I forgot about that. Yeah, because if he's probably the best finisher in that team now. Well, after Saka, I think probably the best finisher in the team now.
Maybe.
So you've got the player who should be scoring a few goals for them. So he's got the potential. Marino definitely is not going to start week in, week out. Calafiori
I think Marino is a bit of a. I'll bring it down to a B. I heard Marino and I thought of Euro winners.
Should be thinking about Newcastle
players. I should be thinking about ex-Newcastle players. I remember clearly. Miguel Marino. Flashback. Yeah. He's not going to get into that team that much.
No.
I don't think he's that good. It's really easy to look good in a Euros or a World Cup. We've been over this before. It feels a bit impulsive. Yeah. Same with Olmo.
Yeah,
when they tried to sign, Liverpool tried to sign Olmo.
I think because they got rid of Vieira, I think, on loan, so they needed a midfielder to come in anyway to kind of fill in and be that distributor. Like against a low block, I guess I could see his role.
Marino?
Yeah, no, like passing the ball around.
He's a right back.
No, he's a centre mid.
Miguel Marino is a right back. He used to play right back for us.
Midfielder. He can play right back.
Okay, he played right back for us.
Misprofiled him completely. Stupid.
Still shit.
He played midfield for Spain. Yeah. No,
wow.
He looked better for Spain. He's not the same player that was at Newcastle 5-6 years ago.
Am I thinking of the right guy?
Yes, you are.
Am I thinking about? I'm sure he played right back for us.
He can play right back, but he's a midfielder now. Look.
Okay.
I can't. Like, it's not loading. Never mind.
It's fine. Maybe not then.
Yeah. Anyway, B. We're giving them a B.
We'll give that a B.
Aston Villa. Wow, I didn't realize how many players they spent. They've got Onana in from Everton for 60 million euros.
We're just doing the top 7, right?
Well, yeah, Villa in the Championship.
Yeah.
Onana from Everton for almost 60 million euros.
That's a lot.
Maatsen from Chelsea for 44.5 million.
That's way too much.
Cameron Archer from Sheffield for 16.5 million.
That's quite a lot.
Philogene from Hull City for 16 million.
What? Let's stop right there. You're spending 16 million on a Hull City player.
There's still two more of it's
worse
really weird.
ones.
Illing Jr. from Juventus for 14 million. Dobbin from Everton for 11.8 million, Baranechea from Juventus for 8 million, and Ross Barkley for 5 million.
Ross Barkley is better than like 80% of those
Apart
players.
from probably
Yet he's
Onana,
like
yeah.
worth a fraction of what they've paid. I
Yeah.
think a third of what they paid for Illing Jr. Who's that?
Illing Jr. I think they're young players. Is my belief.
16 million.
Yeah,
Is crazy.
I know. But they made a lot of money on their outgoings. You got Diaby going for 60, Louise for just
That's
over
a scam.
50. A Saudi.
Yeah, Louise is fair.
Cameron Arch. Wait, did they just sign Cameron Arch?
Signed Cameron Archer.
They signed Cameron Archer for 16 million, and then they sold him for 17 million.
That reeks.
I didn't realize.
That reeks.
I didn't realize that happened. How has this gone under the radar?
That's crazy.
He just
When they signed him last season?
no. They signed it. Look, they signed him in the summer, and then they sold him. He didn't even.
No, he would have gone out on loan to Southampton.
No, it's permanent.
No,
It's permanent.
You're reading it wrong.
It's permanent. It's permanent. I saw it on Transfer Market, but look, it looks like he got relegated, and then he re-signed. Wait, re-signed?
So he was on loan at Sheffield.
No. So he went to Sheffield for 18 million on a permanent. Then he got re-signed for 16 million, and then he got sold again for 17 million euros, about 15 million pounds. That's really weird.
That's money laundering.
How could you have that agreement? Yeah, if you get relegated, we'll buy him back. That's really weird.
That is weird.
Anyway, they got rid of a few other players.
Can't be that valuable to them.
Yeah.
Clearly.
They actually only spent 30 million euros net. Not bad. A lot on the outgoings. So that's Diaby and Louise mostly.
I'd give that a C.
A C?
Yeah.
I'd give it a C+.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
I'll give that a C+.
But
'cause
there's a
Onana's been
lot
quite
of
good.
young players, unproven players there.
Yeah.
For over 10 million
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
But Onana's been quite good, I think. He's had a very good start. Maatsen.
Onana's a good signing.
Yeah, that's a decent
Yeah,
signing. That's a good
I can-
replacement for Louise.
I can agree on that. Did we press record?
I can see it.
But did we press record?
On what?
That.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay, I can see.
I
the
had
red.
a big panic there.
I can see the red in this.
I can see it, but
Oh,
I
you
can't
think it's,
see
you
if
think it's this red?
No.
Okay. No, it's recording. It's recording.
No, I just can't see if it's a square or if it's a circle.
Oh.
No.
No, it's recording.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, panic over. Yeah, I'll give that a C+. Decent. Again, they've made 2 signings to improve their 11. So Maatsen and Onana are probably starters, but apart from that,
So Matsen's, it's a lot.
But then in that case, you know what? No, I'm going to give them a B.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them a B because
Okay.
Onana is a good signing. Maatsen at left back is decent. Made the
Yeah.
Champions League final. I'll give him that.
Mason Mount made the Champions League final as well.
Kai Havertz made the Champions League final.
Joselu made the Champions League final.
Joselu scored the semi-final.
Yeah, he did.
What a career.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll give that a B. Give that a B.
I'm gonna stick with my C on that one.
You know what? B-. I'm going to B-. Just
Okay.
just on the borderline. Next up, we'll go for Chelsea. All right.
Okay, let's go.
Neto, 60 million.
Stop right there. Right. Why? Just why? Why'd they sign him? Next one.
Felix, 52.
Stop right there. Why'd they sign Felix as well? Because where's he gonna play? Next one.
Dewsbury Hall, 35.
That's expensive for Dewsbury Hall. He's actually better than João Felix. So I respect that signing.
Okay. I think this is a goalkeeper. I'm just trying to make... Okay, he is. Jorgensen, 25 million.
Never heard of him. Sounds like he should be worth about $1 million.
From Villarreal.
Never heard of him.
Okay, Penders.
Oh, Bender's search?
I think that's a goalkeeper.
Okay.
Penders.
It's only going to get worse.
That's
from here.
20 million. Yeah, it is a goalkeeper. By the way, they bought him for 20 million. On Transfer Market, he's worth 1 million.
Yeah. Makes sense. Good
As
scouting, Chelsea.
Anselmino from Boca Juniors,
Oh,
centre back,
Boca Juniors.
16 million.
16 million.
Vega from Basel for 14 million. He's a left back.
Oh.
Wiley
Oh.
from Atlanta United, 10 million.
Did you see what was that guy's name? Something Washington. Oh, you'll probably see it.
David Washington.
Yes.
Yeah, they sold him, right?
He played 2 competitive games for Chelsea, I think.
Yeah.
And they've sold him for more than they bought him for.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
It
crazy.
reeks of money laundering.
crazy.
Anyways, continue.
Yeah, Gyu from Barcelona for 6, Adarabioyo on a free, Sancho on loan. And then they've sent out Kepa, Chalobah on loan. They sold Matson for 44, obviously. Gallagher for 42.
Jesus Christ.
Lewis Hall for 33 to you guys.
33 is way too much.
That is a lot.
But he is only 19, so I do get
potential.
it. Yeah, we are doing that at the moment, so I do
English
get
tax.
it. And English tax and Saudi tax, like they understand.
Every tax. Yeah. Lukaku for 30 mil. Omari Hutchinson for 23 mil.
Who?
Omari Hutchinson.
Who is that? That's AI generated. That's
He's
not real.
Ipswich.
So they sold him to Ipswich?
Yeah, for 23.5 million euros, so 20 million pounds.
Are you telling me Ipswich have 23 million just lying around?
Ipswich just spent a lot, actually.
This is what I'm asking. Are they just using all of their promotion money to do that?
Yeah, I think. And
Okay.
I think they're just using money as well. I think they might be expecting to go down, and when you go down, you get big parachute payment. So it might be that too.
Okay.
And then obviously they let go of a few players. But yeah, Broja on loan, Sterling. We mentioned Sterling. So yeah, Broja and a bunch of their other players on loan. So they've actually got 175 million income. They spent 238, so net 63 million. But we're not going to talk about the money. We're just going to give them a grade. What do we think about these players? Do they improve the team?
No.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think one single player there will come into the starting 11 and improve it.
Who do you think is the worst signing out of that? Who will be the biggest waste?
João Felix.
I'm going to get Felix.
João Felix.
Under £50 million for him after the 2 or 3 years he's had.
Yeah.
And after that loan spell.
Over.
Yeah. And the loan spell he had.
Crazy.
Insanity.
Crazy.
Insanity. Yeah.
I'm getting pissed off now. Let's get fucking going on this one.
D.
No, E. Because they're clearly cheating. So it's like...
D because they managed to get 40 million
not
for Gallagher.
Not applicable. NA. Not applicable. U. Yeah. Not even valid.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, next.
All right, next is Liverpool.
Okay, this will be a short one.
Liverpool will... Holy shit, just side note, Ipswich net spend is 124 million euros.
Okay, that's way more than they got coming up to the Premier League.
That's insane.
That's way more.
That's insane. Okay, Jesus. All right, Liverpool, obviously in Marmachvelli, Chiesa.
Maybe that keeper could get in.
He's sent back on loan to Valencia.
Yeah.
So not applicable, really.
Okay.
Chiesa's the only one. That's the only signing. Really. First team signing, at least.
Salah replacement, maybe.
He's injury prone. Juventus
put him
on...
How much?
10 million pounds.
Yeah, that's a good deal for Chiesa.
But it's another problem of Juventus put him on the transfer list and wanted to get rid of him.
Yeah. What's wrong with him?
It reeks of Thiago.
It reeks of Tonali.
Yeah.
It reeks of Tonali.
Chiesa ripped his hamstring, by the way.
Yeah, and
his knee, sorry.
When you fuck
His
your knee up that
knee.
badly, it never comes back.
Yeah, his pace is gone.
Never comes back.
That was his thing, pace, and it's gone.
Yeah.
Completely left him. They've only lost 2 big players, Carvalho to Brentford and Vandenberg. Huh?
Who?
Vandenberg for 23 million, both to Brentford. Interesting.
Completely under the
both
radar.
23 million.
Completely under the radar.
Vandenberg is a centre-back. Dutch centre-back. Okay. So their net spend is 5 mil. C?
C minus.
C minus. Nothing amazing, but you made profit.
And so you've made no additions to your starting 11 and your depth.
Still no
The
DM.
depth that you've signed was not the position that you needed, and he's injury prone, and it's suspicious why they're letting him go for that cheap. and you
Actually,
sent out the better keeper that you have on loan.
actually, I'm giving them a D.
I'm giving them a D.
I'm giving them a D. They have no depth in midfield. They sold Carvalho, who's a midfielder.
Yeah.
Yeah, D.
Leave
No,
Endo, that poor man, all by
you
himself.
get D. Actually, I'm gonna give Chelsea an E then. I can't give.
Well,
Actually,
I gave them a U.
No, you know what? I'll
so-
give Chelsea a D plus. Liverpool get a D because they did nothing. They did nothing.
Okay.
City got in Savino. They got Gundogan back. And then they sold Alvarez for 70 million quid.
That's crazy profit.
Cancelo for over 20 million pounds.
Okay.
They sold Sergio Gomez after signing him for like 30 million. They sold him for about 6 or 7 million. And they've got rid of Calvin Phillips on loan
to Ipswich.
Yep. And 116 million euro profit. Fuck.
No wonder they can spend that much.
That's insane, though. That's all.
Also,
Alvarez.
City's talent pool at the youth level is really high. So they can pass on a lot of these assets for your 10, 15, 20 million price tag.
Yeah.
And it will go relatively under the radar until like 3 years later when they start cooking.
It's actually more because like Liam Delap went to Ipswich for about 15 mil and he counts as under 21. So that's actually more than that.
Yeah.
So I think on outgoings, I was going to give them like a B plus A minus, but they got Gundogan in. That improves the team.
Yeah, it does. You got to give them an A.
A.
You got to give them an A.
Fuck
you guys.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I hate C's.
Yeah.
Fuck C.
Fuck you.
Here we go.
Okay.
Lenny Euro. Man United. Lenny Euro. 50.
Not even in the team.
57 million pounds.
Yeah.
Ugarte.
Not even in the team.
43 million pounds.
Yeah. You want your players to play the first games of the season. Neither of them are there. So let's start that.
Ugarte just got signed, to be fair. Late signing. Delict, 40 million.
Also suspicious why everyone wants rid of him.
Yeah, bit sus. But the fans wanted him to stay. So that gives me hope. Xerxes for 35? 36?
Milan fans wanted Tonali to stay. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Not everyone's got a betting scandal.
But that's a fair point.
Maybe. And then Mazraoui for 12 mil, which I think is probably our most shrewd
12 mil is good.
It's our most shrewd signing.
I think he's worth 12 million as well.
Yeah.
I don't think he's worth more or less.
No, I think it's fine.
I think the rest of them just blown a bit out of proportion.
Completely fine. And then outgoings, McTominay for under 30 million. Greenwood finally gone, 20-something million. Wan-Bissaka 15. Kamwala 7 or 8 million. Hannibal's gone. Pelistri's gone. Van de Beek for 500k. I don't know if you saw that, by the way.
Wow.
Insane.
500k.
The add-ons bring it up to like 5 or 6 mil, but yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Crazy.
That's a lot.
Obviously, Varane, Martial, Sancho off the books. That's huge for our wage bill. And then Amrabat, we didn't keep. So with all of that, 111 million spent net.
God dang.
I'm trying really hard to be impartial here.
C minus.
C plus.
C minus.
C plus.
No.
I'm giving them a C plus.
Half of those players have not even seen daylight yet.
My United brain wants to say B. But
oh my God.
I'm going to B minus because we didn't sign anyone washed, right? We've signed players with a lot of potential. We've actually
don't know that.
We've looked to address problems in the team instead of just buying random people. Oh, we've got a problem in midfield. Let's buy a midfielder. We were really short on defense last year. Let's get 2 centre backs in. Let's get a right back in. You know, I feel like we've addressed some of the problems. Lack of attacking depth. We've got Xerxes in, and he's different to Højlund. So my optimism brain says B minus.
I'm going to say C minus.
But if not, if I'm thinking from a completely I'm not a United fan, I'm looking at a C.
You're thinking about the idea of what it is. I'm trying to look at the reality of what they've brought in, and at the end of the day, 2 of those players are either injured or not ready to play. Who else are you bringing? Mazraoui's played a few games and he's conceded multiple goals since he's been in the defence.
You're saying it like it's his fault.
It's not his fault, but he's part of a defence that's leaking goals. Am I wrong?
I don't say leaking. Got a clean sheet on the first day.
My point stands.
No,
There's
no,
my point
no,
proven.
no. There's a lot. There's obviously these players have a lot to prove, but I just think for the first time ever, we've had a transfer plan and we've stuck to it. We haven't done anything. The most stupid thing we did was overspend a bit on Euro.
I think
that's the most stupid
Xerxes
thing.
wasn't the right person to bring in.
No, maybe not.
I think Xerxes was a bit of a impulsive Euro signing.
The thing is, he didn't even play at the Euros. He played a bit.
No, not
He
that
played-
much.
Played a
But
bit.
I think there was hype around him to play more.
It's a different kind of attacker, and I'm a fan of that.
Mm.
If we got another Højlund in, I wouldn't have been a fan. The only player I was looking at was Tony, maybe. But apart from that, no one really. So yeah, I'm gonna go B-.
Yeah.
That's optimism though.
Hello.
Newcastle. Your most expensive signing was Lewis Hall.
Mm-hmm.
30 million pound.
And technically, we already had him, so
Yeah.
we'll just kind of say,
Yeah, so that's
C
not
on that one.
not really a signing. Vlachodimos, money laundering, 20 million pounds.
Reeks of money laundering.
Insane.
Yeah. I think maybe they are sort of. You have to remember they are sort of preparing for Nick Pope. We did want Mashvidili or whatever.
Yeah.
We were in for him first before Liverpool became interested. So a bit convenient that he went to Liverpool. They're probably offering him more money. Let's be honest.
Liverpool have definitely agreed with Alisson that he gets one more year.
Yes.
And then they've told that,
Yeah.
and I don't think Newcastle can do that with Nick Pope.
No, because Nick Pope's going to be around for the next 3 years, probably.
That might limit you.
Well, yeah, but that's why we've signed 2 keepers to.
This Vlachodimos guy was shit at Forest, though.
No, we could do. But also, Nick Pope wasn't great at the beginning of his career either. So, Burnley.
We'll see.
Burnley.
Yeah, true. Osula from Sheffield for about 10 mil.
I think that's a good signing. I genuinely think. I mean, I've not watched him, but what I can say is it's better than having a striker who can't play because he's injured all the time.
I guess, but he has never scored a Premier League goal.
Yeah.
He's young, admittedly, but
he's only 19.
This reeks of there's 2 hours left of deadline day on career mode, and I have 10 million to spend.
We signed him.
No, I know.
A month
I know,
before
but
the
this
window
kind of
ended.
signing just reminds me of let's just get him. He's available. I don't know what he can do. Obviously, he might end up being.
I think he's been brought. I think he's been brought in so Isak can nurture him because he's same height as he's a bit short, a bit taller than Isak actually.
Yeah.
And he's a bit stronger than Isak, so maybe he's going to try and nurture him under Isak. Obviously, Isak being the second best striker in the Premier League. Trying to nurture him that way. And also, we have great attacking coaches at Newcastle. So I think he can, work his way into a few cup games, score a few cup goals, get a bit of confidence like that. I don't mind that signing at all. I would happily spend 10 million on him.
Yeah, it's fair.
It's literally cheaper than all of your signings.
Yeah.
So I think it's just making do with the funds that we have,
But that's the idea.
Yeah.
The fact is he hasn't scored yet. I don't know. You never know. 10 million's not
a
big risk. Lloyd Kelly on a free. Good transfer.
Good transfer. Already into it. Improves the starting lineup because Shah and
he can play anywhere.
Shah and Botman are injured.
On the back line.
Yeah.
It's very good.
And he can play everywhere.
It's a kind of signing that you
and
want.
He's a ball playing defender. I'm happy with that.
Very good.
Bit slow.
Yes.
Bit slow though.
Yes.
Bit slow in the old legs.
I think he's just a centre back that can play on the wing.
Yeah.
At wing back,
Yeah.
And then you've got the vibe transfer, John Ruddy, for the dressing room.
Just for those videos of when we finally win a trophy, he's going to be the one spraying the champagne over everybody.
Winning a trophy?
Yeah.
Yes, it will be true. John Ruddy. Outgoings: Elliot Anderson to Forest for 35 million pounds.
Scam.
Absolute scam.
Scammer get scammed, buddy.
But you know what? They definitely had an agreement with you with that Greek keeper.
Yeah.
So it appears as profit for you, and it's not as bad for them. But because I think they did want Anderson.
Yeah.
But in total, they're only paying 10 million for him.
We're getting a sell-on clause for Tony. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah. You get a bit. Yeah. How much percent?
30.
30.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
If only this happened earlier in the window for you.
Yeah, but it's fine because we know we're going to have either a good summer or a good January.
Okay.
So
we'll see.
Yeah.
But that's a good sale for Anderson. I don't know how legitimate it is. Minte for 30 million to Brighton. Looked very good for them against us, I must say.
Yeah,
I think you could have.
Not worth 30.
No, not worth 30, but you could have used him. I'm surprised you didn't keep him.
I also wish we would have kept him, but that shows that we are that limited that we had to get rid of a prospect that we signed, sent out on loan, and then when he came back, expecting to slot over Miggy or Murphy, and neither of them go. So we're like, well, he sort of has to go.
I think you were gambling.
Yeah, I think so.
Almiron going and then getting a right winger.
Should have.
Madueke was the one you wanted 100%.
I didn't fucking want Madueke.
No, Newcastle.
Let me just fucking say that right now. I didn't want Madueke.
Newcastle wants Madueke.
Fucking South London FC.
It's all right, it's all right, January's coming.
Yeah.
You signed Madueke.
60 million signing.
Mate, I'm just saying, Sancho, they're signing wingers.
Yeah. Neto.
Madueke. He's so shit.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Oh, hat-trick search?
No.
Let's finish this up, man.
Okay, Lucky. Richie's gone. Fraser's gone.
Yeah, they went.
Dummett's gone.
Yeah,
Karius is gone. Hendrick's gone. RIP. But 8 million profit. Euros, obviously.
Our overall this year's 22 million in profit.
That's the thing with all the fees and stuff.
Yeah.
Like maybe that's add-ons. I don't know.
Yeah, so Sky.
I'm going to go with you haven't improved your main team.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'd agree with that. Well, we have,
but
in the sense that Lloyd Kelly is slotting in.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll give you that. But that's it. But it's not like he replaces Shaw.
Tonali is also has now also come back.
He's just
I know he's not a signing, but we kind of now probably feel like we don't need to sign anybody in the midfield because we have Tonali coming back.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
C+.
I'd say C+.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's only Tottenham left now.
Tottenham, let's do it. Blast it out.
Bro is tired. Oh, Tottenham. Okay. Solanke, 60 million.
That's a lot.
It's
but
a lot.
Expected.
It is a lot. Archie Gray, who's this he's 18, he's a big English talent from Leeds. They signed him for 40 mil. Or just under 40 mil, sorry. Hold on, I lost it. Fuck.
Oh, 40 mil search?
Yeah, just under 40 mil.
Mm-hmm.
And then here we are. Odobert.
Who?
Rudy Gobert. He's so Odobert is a left winger from France. They bought him from Burnley for 25 mil. No idea. Bergvall, 10 mil.
Bergvall?
Oh, no, I don't know who Bergvall is. And they signed Yang from Gangwon FC. He's my new favorite player. Yes. His name is Min Hyuk Yang.
Giving Son a friend?
That's about it, I think. And then they sold. I can't believe they sold Oliver Skip for 20 mil. How are you making 20 mil on Oliver Skip? That's pure profit. Yeah, to Leicester, pure profit.
Agreed.
Yeah, it kind of seems like a Leicester player though. It reminds me a bit like Drinkwater.
The new Dewsbury Hall.
Yeah, I think so. Emerson Royal to Milan for about 10 mil. Joe Rodon to Leeds for less than 10. Lo Celso for less than 5. They bought him for 30 a few years ago.
Jesus.
Perisic gone, Sessegnon gone, Ndombele gone, Dyer gone, Tanganga gone. They're cleansing the squad. Even Højbjerg's on loan. Like they're completely cleansing it of what it was before. Ange's fully implementing.
Yeah, no more Poch ball.
Yeah, his
Poch
team,
players.
Mourinho players too.
Yeah,
Mourinho his players. Team, his tactics. So that's 93 million net spend. So we got the most. Actually, no. Sorry, Chelsea have got them. Oh, wait, no. I think we do. Shit. Anyway, 93 mil. I think I said Solanke's going to flop, didn't I?
You did, sir.
D.
C minus?
Minus. D minus.
Wow. C minus.
You've got one first-team player and then a bunch of young guys that, I don't know if they're going to be good. So for right now, D minus, potential to go up to a B or an A. If Solanke proves me wrong, which he could, and Archie Gray lives up to his potential, fair dues. So yeah, so the best signing we're saying is City.
Yeah.
And the worst is Chelsea.
Definitely.
Shock. Bum of the week, Casemiro. We don't even need to have the discussion.
We don't even need to talk about that.
We don't need to talk about that. Yeah. That concludes this week's episode. International break next week. Might take a break. I don't know. It's up to us.
Oh.
It's up to
us.
us.
It
We'll
is.
see. If there's something to talk about, obviously we'll be here. But if it's dead, then maybe there won't be an episode. Stay tuned.
True. We'll see.
But like, subscribe, comment, follow. Listen to us on Spotify. If you stop listening to us, I'm going to cancel our account on Spotify.
Damn.
You'll never be able to hear us again.
That's intense.
You have to watch us on YouTube. You have to see our faces.
That is a struggle. I've spoken to people and they say that they don't watch the YouTube, which is quite surprising.
Really?
People being...
Yeah, I know. I know. I told that person that they have to watch it on YouTube because I'm probably going to cancel it.
That's fair.
So if you want this person to keep watching it and listening to it, I do too. Stream us on Spotify.
Yeah, stream it, man.
But yeah, thanks for watching and listening, and we'll hopefully see you next week in a bit.